Gotta summarize what he just said. A lot of things, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Basically, he's recognizing that the Fed has to change. They have to adapt to the times. I don't know if you guys picked up on what he was saying, the ELB. He kept saying ELB, ELB, we're going to get rid of the ELB. I'm like, what the hell is the ELB? I just looked it up. It means effective lower bound. It's a problem that the Fed is worried about when the economy is struggling and rates are at zero already. So basically, you can't lower the rates anymore because it's already at zero. We had that problem during or leading up to the pandemic when rates were at zero already. So he was saying how the Fed is really cautious about ELB, effective lower bound, but he just said we're not going to follow it anymore. We're not going to worry about it anymore because ultimately the most important thing is price stability and jobs. So he basically said, like, we're not going to worry about things that we were worried before. We're going to change our policies, basically. And we're going to focus on jobs. And he mentioned about how the revisions that came in July for June and May showed we were only adding 35,000 jobs per month, which is way lower, way lower than the previous estimates. And then he mentioned about tariffs and, you know, like the inflation and all that, but they're all like, you can't predict them, right? But what you can predict is a slow economy, slow jobs, and if people aren't working, you know, obviously the GDP goes down and all that stuff goes down. So that was pretty dovish. He also, the biggest thing was that, you know, conditions may warrant interest rate cuts, which opens up, right? Which basically says they're going to discuss, but they're definitely open to rate cuts. It's not like he's saying, no, we're not even entertaining rate cuts. So that was as good as a speech as one could hope for. That was probably the best one could hope for. He said a lot of stuff. I mean, this is why I don't cover FOMC press conference anymore, because he just like talks forever and goes in circles. But ultimately how I took that was, yeah, they're going to ignore a lot of stuff now and really just concentrate on jobs. That jobs report really saved us. The jobs report, the revision downward, really made them rethink their stance, basically. That was fantastic. I think it's also partly because he knows this is his last year. This is his last speech. He's going to have to step aside, right? And he just more or less going with the flow. We got a good pump. Good pump because of it. Let's see how much we could hold. ETH jumped up 8%. And everything else jumped up tremendously here. We got a lot of shorts liquidated. I mean, we went all the way up here. See, all this right here, all gone. We really don't have that much holding us back to getting back to 120. We really don't. If Wall Street decides to like FOMO right now, which they tend to, they're very reactionary. If Wall Street's like, all right, we need to go all in because we've been selling off so much the past 5 days. Yeah, it's going to be good. But the thing is, you know, Trump is supposed to give some mysterious announcement in a couple hours. But I think he may not anymore because I think he was just really afraid that Powell's going to screw up markets more. I really think that he was just afraid that it was going to be really bad and he needed to come on and say some good things. I don't know. Or maybe he'll come on and congratulate Powell. Look at that. We're back to 91%. We were at 70% and we jumped up 20%. I want to see what Trump tweets out on Truth Social about what Powell just said. I think it'll be very good. I think we could see 50 basis point coming. I don't know, maybe not, he's not that dovish, but you know, in October there's a 43% chance of another rate cut. That was fantastic, guys. That was fantastic. Again, it goes to show you, you got to stay in the game. You got to stay in the game. If you sell out, you would have missed all this, right? Hold DCA, hold DCA. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Look at ETH coming back to 4,600. It's like, it's only $200 away from all-time high. ETH is blowing up right now. Bitcoin dominance down a percentage. I mean, Bitcoin dominance just continues to go down. We're below 59%. We're at 58% now. We're definitely in altcoin season. Yeah, I guess red shirt actually in this case means lucky. Well, according to my zodiac, my Chinese zodiac, I should be wearing red, gold, brown, like yellow. I don't know if I should. It's like more of the reddish colors. It's my lucky colors. I should wear red more. Oh, now we've broken above this trend line, which is really good. We generally, right? We generally been bouncing off of there. We came down a little bit like this time. Now we're coming back above. Sid, appreciate it. Heath, appreciate it. Ricardo figured it out. All right, guys. I guess on that note, I'm about to change the title and change the thumbnail of this video. It was good, guys. I may have more thoughts tonight, but basically that went terrifically. It could not have gone better based on what he said. To sum up, they're going to stop worrying about the ELB. They're going to change their policy. They're going to focus on jobs and the economy. And the best way to do that is by cutting. They're going to basically ignore inflation at this point, even though it's a dual mandate. But still, jobs more important than inflation at this point. All right, guys, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tonight. Take care. Bye-bye.
What do you think about Ripple?
Well, I mean, I think it's too centralized, but I definitely want to meet Chris Larson.